Hello, beautiful people. Joyful Vibes here again, and it is time for another tarot reading. It's Pisces season, and this one is for my Cancers. Oh, my water signs, my Cancers. Pisces season is definitely a good time to do a lot of self-reflection, internal work, external work, finding a rhythm in between all of that. And, moving forward as we go into the next quarter of the year. So, don't beat yourself up, Cancers. Don't get caught up on certain aspects and a lot of what ifs and scenarios that don't exist. Definitely focus on, the tangible things, but also how you feel about what's real. So I digress. I'm going to shuffle these cards one good time for my Cancers. All right. Time to cut the deck one time for the Cancers. Take that bottom of the deck card, put it to the side, and let's start. So, how do you feel about yourself right now, Cancers? What's going on? Oh, Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, how you feel about yourself right now? You've come a long way. You've been making a lot of moves. You've been on a journey, maybe a journey of enlightenment, but it's definitely something of movement and maturity. And you've come a long way, and you also know that there's more barriers for you to cross and to overcome as you are on this journey. And they're not impossible. They will take, the skills that you have developed on this journey thus far as you go forward. This card has a lot to do with motivation, and it's motivation to keep moving. You have been on this path. You're so close to the finish line, and, it's worth it. Keep going. So what do you desire? Now, it's not what you want, it's what you desire. It's like a deep down, longevity. What is in your heart's desire? The Cancer's desire is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles symbolizes financial stability. And it's more than just generational. You are satisfied with where you are financially, and that's what you want. That's your deepest heart desire, is to be straight. You're ruling the kingdom. It's more than generational. It's an empire. Your money doesn't just affect you, it affects other people. There's loyalty involved with it. So team, running a business, being the CEO, it's running the money, and it's stable. And that's what your heart desires. And for all the Cancers I know, perfect sense. So what do you fear? What's going on, Cancers? What fear is in your heart? Why do you feel this way? Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is what you fear, and that symbolizes that you have a choice to make and you're not making it. You have moves to make and you're choosing to stay stagnant. You're not moving. You have a choice, one or the other. You see the options. You can explore the options, but you're refusing to move because you feel kind of stuck in between. You think of all the possibilities and scenarios going in both directions, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to make a choice. And that's your fear, that you may be choosing the wrong thing. Choose for you. Don't choose for what other people desire. Don't choose for anybody else's well-being over your own. Don't think about the repercussions for someone else if it involves negative repercussions for you. Think of the best possible option for you. Now, if you're single, then definitely choose you. If you're in a relationship, then choose what's best for you. If you're married, then definitely choose what's best for the unit, but make the move. I'm not talking about relationship wise. I just mean whatever move it is and it affects other people, just still choose what's best for you, because it's about you not moving. And that's a fear in your heart, is that you're letting yourself become stagnant. Make that move. Stop being scared. It's either gonna work out or it won't. Either you're gonna learn a lesson or you're gonna learn even more lessons. That's it. So keep going. What's working out in your favor, Cancers? Because you smooth talker. You are good with your words. The King of Swords symbolizes that you are functioning and running this show with concise words, limited words, and logic. It is about being heard and being understood. It's not necessarily about the passion in it. It's about it being interpreted. The Swords book is about communication. And with that communication, it's about intelligence, your logic, You're a great communicator as a leader, and you're blending you're great at blending the mental and the spiritual. You're a good leader. You tell the truth, and at the end of the day, you're brave and you're courageous, like your swords. Like, you don't sugarcoat anything. You say what needs to be said. You're not going to sugarcoat it, and you're going to be direct about it. And it's because you know that overall, it's what's best for everybody. Like, you know how to delegate. You're a great leader. There's a lot of kings in here. It's a lot of power, Cancer. So what's not working in your favor? What's the blockage? What's happening here? Ooh. Competition. You're not in competition with nobody but yourself, Cancers, and you need to figure that out and accept it, move past it. Like, you are blocking your blessing. You are competing against people who may be trying to help you. You have to realize that your growth is your growth, and only you affect your growth, and other people's growth don't affect your growth, nor does it take away or add. It's it. Like, whatever you do it for yourself. It's not a competition. So you need to relax. The Five of Wands is symbolizing that what's not working in your favor is that you think that this is a competition when it's not. You are your only biggest competition. You need to evaluate how you are working with others. Maybe it's the lack thereof working with others. You need to seek help. Go, consult with your peoples. Not necessarily your friends, but with peoples. Like, help is out there. And I feel like, you're blocking it because you feel like it's a competition when it's not. So let's see what the outcome's gonna be. The World. You are gonna take this information, all this growth, how far you have come, your dreams of becoming a great leader. You're gonna have to choose, and just understand that some opportunities will be lost when you make choices of one thing over another, and just deal with it, because at the end of the day, you are good at running the show. You are good at using your words and your logic and all of the growth that you've made throughout all of this time towards a common goal. You just gotta remember that, like, it's not a competition, G. Like, it's not. You gotta relax and be wise about it. The World is the last card of the Major Arcana, which is the first 21 cards of the deck. Well, 22 cards of the deck. The card symbolizes taking into account all of life's experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly, the dramatic, the tragic, the brilliant, the inspirational, everything, and be fluid and be fixed, all of it, all at the same time. And take all of the wisdom so you can be empathetic to present yourself as a wise, well-rounded person. Like, that is what the outcome is. So at the end of the day, like, that big fear that you have, that making a choice and the things you may lose out on, or the opportunities you may lose out on because you choose one thing over the other, you will grow wise from the decision. You will grow wise from it regardless of what it is. So please do not move with fear. Move with faith. Walk by faith, not by sight. And lastly, it's your bottom of the deck card, which is the Magician. You have the power to manifest anything that you put your mind to. The Magician card is about channeling divine masculine energy. It's the oneness, the unity of fire, air, earth, and water. Whatever you manifest in your mind, you can then start tinkering away and utilizing the energies around you to create that future. So whatever you really want to do, you have the power to create it. Whatever you have, all you have is all you need. And with that being said, don't be afraid, Cancer. Make that move. The time is now. You've been making moves and you've been doing well, but you still got some way to go. And that's all right, because the cards are in your favor right now. So I hope this helps whoever is listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until we meet again, please be good to yourself. Be good to others. I love you. Mwah. Peace. This video was brought to you by Joyful Vibes. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.